Put a dark shadow over me.
You should, actually.
Hello, Misty.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
Ike.
so cash.
So cash.
How you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
Better than you.
You sure?
Well, I'm your nemesis, so I'm always better than you.
That's not what nemesis means.
Yeah, right. Nemesis. Here's the definition of nemesis.
Okay.
The dude who's always winning better than you always all times.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm not even going to argue that.
Nope.
I'm just not.
What do you want to do today?
What do I want to do today? I feel like maybe I want to take a magnifying glass outside and let the sun shine on it and see if I can make marks on the sidewalk.
Oh, I thought you were going to say fry ants.
No, I don't do that. That hurts ants. We don't know how they feel.
No, because they're crispy. And then you eat them and it's sustenance to your body.
I've actually eaten ants in India.
Ants on a stick.
No, they were not ants on a log. They were ants. They were fried, actually.
Fried ants.
Tiny little...
You ever had grasshoppers?
I have.
Chocolate-covered grasshoppers?
I've not had chocolate-covered grasshoppers. I've had chili lime-flavored grasshoppers.
Oh, you put chili lime on anything and
no,
fry that shit?
I didn't do that. Like, that was in...
I'm not blaming you for cooking up the grasshoppers.
I think that we were in Thailand, maybe?
Oh.
I've also eaten frog eyes.
Frog guys?
Frog eyes.
Oh, well, of course.
In Africa...
Anything aquatic, you have to eat the eyes.
Yeah. Well, no, in Africa, they actually pluck them out and they fry them and you eat them by the handful and they taste like bacon bits.
Mm.
Yeah.
I want that so bad
I definitely
right now.
learned very early on in my traveling that
You got to eat.
Don't ask people what it is.
Nope.
Like, I don't want you to tell me. I'll eat it, and if I like it, after I'm done, then maybe you can tell me.
That happened to me in Ecuador. They were like,
Yeah.
we're going to take you out for a great meal. Just don't ask us what it is
Yeah.
until it's over.
Yep.
Eat it while it's hot. Once it gets cold, ask for another one.
Absolutely.
Yep. And I thought it was calamari.
It's not.
Nope.
No.
And until I got outside and saw the neon picture of a pig on the wall.
Yeah.
Pig intestines.
Oh, I thought maybe you were
Fucking
having
delicious.
the snout.
I mean, it was all pig parts in there, but like the
Right.
squiggly parts that look exactly like calamari.
Right. Those
fact-
also, because the snout also looks like calamari. They slice it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if you get a really good deal on calamari somewhere, you should beware.
That's a really good
I
point.
think you're getting pig
Not gonna
intestines.
lie. Okay. Fair.
So the theme of this show is that you and I ruin the internet from
It
time
is.
to time.
Yeah.
It's not an everyday kind of thing.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I got away with a technicality there because we don't do it on Saturdays and Sundays.
Right.
Leave a comment and let us know if you think we should be doing
Every
this
day of the week.
Dude.
We ruin the internet.
Whoa. What if we were a 7-day-a-week show? I'm just giving us more work to do.
Oh my God. There's only 2 of us to do all this.
Well, there'll be more.
We are signing some people on.
And we're only breaking it for 15 minutes a day.
That's true.
And we clearly don't make wardrobe changes between episodes.
Right. We definitely did not record all 5 of this week's episodes in a row.
Nope. Far I wink. That's another shirt we're gonna make.
Wink very good. I can't wink good.
We're gonna get a picture of somebody winking like this and call it Rastafar guy.
I can't wink very good.
This is probably a Friday episode.
I think this is a Friday episode.
It might be. So
Yeah.
let's do it in 15 minutes or less.
Okay.
Starting meow.
Okay.
I just poked myself in the eye again. That's 2 episodes in a row that I'm poking myself in the eye.
So this week we talked about movies and we talked about TV shows and we talked about music, and I want to do something that's a little off base.
Okay.
Let's talk about toys.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, toys. Good toys,
So-
bad toys. What kind of toys?
Well, you and I both grew up round about the same time, and so I want to talk about what your favorite toys in the 80s were.
My
for
favorite
me, it would
toys.
be late 70s.
Oh man, so many toys. I don't even need the internet for this.
Yeah,
Oh,
you don't.
G.I. Joes.
Of course.
Dude.
Of course.
You could like pick them up, and they would have a little rubber bandy thing, and like you could twist them around.
Yep.
Some of them would change color if you left them out in the sun.
I remember those.
Yeah. I firmly believe that through playing with G.I. Joes, I created the phrase Heat Seeking Missile. When clearly I heard it on the news the night before, but I was like 4 or 5, and I was like, pew, 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 pew. And my buddy was like, your missiles missed me. And I was like, psych, no, they didn't. They're turning around because they're seeking all the heat coming out of the engine. Oh, my God, it's a heat-seeking missile.
Wow. I used to, because I didn't really have money to get Barbie and Kindles, I would have my Barbie dolls marry G.I. Joes.
Of course.
Yeah.
I think the first boner I got was because I saw one of my sister's Barbies naked for the first time.
They don't have anything down there.
They have tits.
They have lumps.
And really long necks. Yeah, but if you've never seen tits.
Yeah, sadly, that's your impression of what they look like.
I should probably cut that part out.
Let's see. For me, it was, of course, Care Bears and Cabbage Patch Kids.
Oh, yes. Garbage Pail Kids.
Garbage Pail Kids were huge when I got a little older. When I was super little, I remember having a big giant glow worm.
Ew.
Do you remember those?
I kind of.
Their bodies were made of fabric and their heads were plastic and they glowed in the dark.
I
loved my glow worm.
No, I don't remember those. But did you have a Lite Brite?
Did have a Lite Brite.
Did you have a Viewmaster?
I think so.
That's the red thing.
Yeah,
it's a clicky with the circly things.
Yeah.
With
the
clicky and the circly things.
Right.
People at home are screaming again.
Yeah, they were. Yeah,
I loved Transformers, but I tell you what, I could not transform shit.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
I wonder if I have any of those. I had the metal white airplane, and the wings would come out and the guy's head would flip around.
Okay.
But I just could never get it to go. And I also had the G.I. Joe hovercraft.
Maybe yours was broken. Did you ever think about that?
Yeah, but I never wanted to break it.
No, maybe it was broken when you got it.
No.
It just never worked right.
My dad could flip it. He would be like, Dad. And he'd be like, here. Yeah.
Did you have Rock'em Sock'em Robots?
No, but all my friends did, and I was so jealous. My mom thought it promoted violence.
We just didn't have the money.
Did you know there's a full-size Rock'em Sock'em, like life-size man versus man Rock'em Sock'em robots at the Dave & Buster's 1.5 miles away from here?
No, I didn't know that. But I can tell you that I did get to fight a robot at a restaurant in Japan.
Well, that makes sense.
And
I thought you'd be a little happier about Rock'em Sock'em life-size.
I am, because, okay, first of all, I'm going to have to get you that clip of me fighting the robot.
I've seen it.
Oh, okay.
You posted it on your Facebook as soon as you got home.
Yeah, I probably did, because I beat the shit out of that robot.
Yeah.
They gave me sticks to beat the robot.
Robot sticks.
Yeah. It's a place called the Robot Restaurant.
Ricks is what we call them.
So now, but we can't go. Here's why I'm not as excited.
Okay.
Because we went back down under a certain amount of quarantine today, and so that place is closed again.
Don't even worry about that. This show's coming out in a month.
Yeah, but no, I want to go play Rock'em Sock'em Robots grown-up version right now.
Yeah.
Like a lot. Did you have a speak and spell when you were little?
No, I did not. I didn't have a lot of toys. I didn't really. What about those things people collected? Beanie Babies.
No, that was way past my formative years. That was like when I was a teenager, and people that collected Beanie Babies, I was like, you're fucking stupid.
Okay.
Because I hated everyone.
Everybo's dumb.
What about GoBots?
Of course. GoBots is what you got when you can't afford Transformers. And plus 5 GoBots made one big dude.
Isn't that cooler?
Yeah, but it's also a ripoff of like 100 other like robots who become things. Like there was So the first one was Voltron. Yeah, that was before my time. That was like late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah.
Then it was GoBots. Okay. And then GoBots became Power Rangers. It was just like this continuous, like 5 guys turn into one thing.
Power Rangers aren't robots that turn into anything. Power Rangers just fought evil.
Power Rangers they're themselves, and then they become their own big monster thing, and then together they form together and become one big guy and then beat the boss.
Oh, maybe I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, get your shit together, dude. What are you talking about? We're entertaining the fucking masses here. Do you have a Magic 8 Ball?
I have one in my apartment now.
Oh, that's gross.
Why?
My Little Pony.
Why is that gross?
Because it's of the devil, and we don't like that.
No, you don't.
Where are my Christian folks at? Oh, I just got us canceled.
Where are my spiritual folks at? Which Magic 8 Ball has nothing to do with that.
That's of the devil.
It's made by Mattel.
Did you have a
not the devil?
Did you have a Ouija board?
No, never have.
So you think that shit's crazy?
No, I don't. I think that people have a really, really jacked up impression of what a Ouija board is.
Isn't the Ouija board outline like softly imprinted on that big mirror pane in your house? The front psychic window store? Oh, okay, I'm wrong.
Nope.
Okay.
You can come to my house and don't be scared.
Bro, did you have a pogo ball?
Pogo stick was on my list.
Yeah, but you know the pogo ball.
Yeah, the pogo ball. It had a ball
shit.
here
Sorry,
and a
guys.
platform and a ball.
Like this.
Yeah. It was
I'm
the
gonna stop
greatest
flipping
thing
like-
ever. And I busted my ass on that thing so many times.
Oh, me too.
So many
That thing was a
times.
death trap, dude. The commercials
Yeah.
for that thing were like, hey, you can do tricks and stuff.
And you're going to die.
You are going to die.
Yeah.
What about
totally.
Mr. Potato Head?
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always lost the hat, and there was always an
I
eye
always lost
missing.
the nose.
I didn't know for a very long time that you could keep all of his parts inside of him.
What?
Oh, yeah. You could crack him open and keep all the stuff inside.
You just changed my life. Oh, my God. Crack open. That makes me think of that game. What was that game? Operation? Did you have that?
I did have Operation. We should save. We got to do a whole
Of
episode board games.
Yeah.
Yep.
Totally.
You had a big wheels though, right?
I mean, I don't think mine was a big wheels. It was like a Barbie bite or something. Shit. It
Was it a wig Beals?
You mean like the budget version?
Yeah.
Actually, no. I think that I had like the name brand version of it. I think that it was a girl version.
Oh, I know I see the glowworm now.
Do you remember glowworms?
Yeah.
What about Masters of the Universe, like She-Ra and He-Man?
Dude, Game Boy's on this list at number 20.
Yeah, see, that's way later. Those are
Yeah,
not 80s
that's-
toys.
Of course it is. Released
Really?
6 months before the onset of the 90s.
See,
Yep. Star Wars
I was
figurines.
entering high school at that point. I wasn't playing with toys.
Dude, Skip It. Do you remember Skip It?
I remember the name, but what was it?
Okay, so it was like this ring with a longer stick on it and then like a wheel, right? So you put it around your ankle and then you would like whip it and then your other foot had to jump over it. So it was like a jump rope for your feet.
I was by no means coordinated enough to pull that shit off.
Yeah. Ooh, Etch A Sketch, bro.
I loved my Etch A Sketch. I actually still have a little tiny miniature Etch A Sketch
Yes.
that goes on my desk when I go out on the road.
Do you remember like trying to make the whole thing clear?
Yes. And it was like, there's always
Yeah.
be that one tiny part.
Yeah. And that, so I would on road trips, right? I'd be like up, down, left, right, up,
Oh, yeah.
down, left, right. And I never got the full size one ever clear all the way.
Nope.
And one time I got super close to it and my dad was like, oh, hey, man, this thing's not, and just shook it. And I lost my mind.
Oh my God.
I think that's
I
why.
think that's the equivalent of child abuse.
Yeah. I was like,
So that's what happened. Dude.
Yeah.
That's where your childhood
yeah.
trauma
It wasn't
is
all the
rooted.
illicit drug use in my 20s. It was the abuse.
Definitely. What about Teddy Ruxpin?
Dude, I was just going to say Teddy Ruxpin.
How much did you love that weird little talking
It was so
monster?
creepy. But what about the doll, My Buddy?
My buddy.
Yeah, he looked like Chuckie.
He was Chuckie.
Dude, so growing up, when my next door neighbor would go out of town, I'd have to go feed their cats. And they
and that
had.
fucking thing sat in the house?
Yes. And I would turn
No.
around and I
No,
swear
no,
to
no,
God,
no,
it would
no.
move. It would be like in this corner, and then I would feed the cat, and it would be over here.
Nope.
Nope. That's
Absolutely
a
not.
whole lot of
No.
nope.
No. Whole lot of nope. What about Pound Puppies?
I remember Pound Puppies. Yes.
I had tons of those little monsters.
Dude, what was the theme song for Pound
Let's see,
Puppies?
there was Pound Puppies. There was Poochies, which was something similar to that. And Wuzzles. Man, toys in our era were
yeah.
fucking weird.
Pound Puppies. Crazy.
I also had Smurf dolls.
Dude, the Smurfs.
Love
I wasn't allowed to watch the Smurfs because of the magic.
Because of Gargamel, the
Yeah,
sorcerer?
it was magic.
That's bum.
It was magic.
I remember every Friday I would go to my grandparents and I would spend the weekend with them. And I would wake up on Saturday morning and my grandpa and I would go and we would get our cereal, which was Raisin Bran.
Mm.
And we would get our bowls and we would go into the living room and we would sit on the floor together and we would watch the Smurfs. And it was like pivotal part of my growing up.
I got to watch Gummy Bears, though.
Gummy Bears.
Bouncing here and there and everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah. You remember Micro Machines? They're like
Oh my gosh,
the
yeah, the
smallest ones.
tinies.
And the commercial was the guy that talked really fast and he was a Micro Machine guy.
Okay. And the girl version of those were Charmkins.
Real?
We
Oh, I didn't know
had
that.
These tiny, they were little houses that were like this big. And your Charmkins were the little people that fit inside of them.
Right?
Yeah.
Dude, what about roller racers?
I don't remember roller racers.
So do you remember going to the skating rink?
Yeah.
And then on a skate break, they would bust out those things you sit on your butt and you put your feet on the handlebars and you go like this. I got to send you a picture of a roller racer. You totally know what it is.
We didn't have those at our poor skating rink.
Dude, Google roller racers. I swear to God you've been on one before.
I don't know, man.
Do you remember Spirograph?
I do remember the thing that you went like this?
Yes. I want to get one again and then do one and then get it tattooed on me somewhere.
That'd be kind of cool,
It would be kind of cool.
What are they called? Floor racers?
Roller
racers.
Like roller skates, but roller racers. So it's roller skates on the bottom. You sit on this thing and you put your feet on the front.
Oh, we did not have those.
But you never seen that where you
never
wiggle
seen
and it
this.
goes forward?
No.
Dude, leave a comment if you've ever ridden a roller racer. They're awesome.
That's crazy.
And if you haven't ridden a roller
that looks
racer,
like a lot of fun.
you try it. You should definitely try it.
I mean, that looks like the prehistoric version of those like one wheel things that we saw today.
100%. They probably have motorized. See, now they have versions where they're like little drift cars and you can pull the brake. Simon Says. Beep, boop, bop, boop.
I loved Simon Says. That, and what was the thing that had the colors? It had four colors.
That's Simon
that
Says.
It
was
it?
It has sound associated to each. Yes.
Right. Okay.
Dude, I could get up to like 10 before I forget. Army men, like the green army men. You probably didn't have those.
They've only been around for like 100 years.
Lincoln Logs.
Remember Lincoln Logs? And of course, like the big Legos. What were the big Legos called?
Blocks. Yeah, I think they're called blocks. This one has slip and slide on this list, but that's.
We talked about slip and slide earlier today. One of the other things, it wasn't necessarily a toy. Well, it was. They came out with dolls later on. There was a cartoon when I was a kid called Gem. Do you remember Gem and the Rockstars?
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Gem was about a music company owner. Her name was Jerica, and her singer alter ego Gem, and her band was called the Holograms. And it was a cartoon, and they later on made dolls out of it. And
That's crazy.
I think, is like my first moment of, I want to go work in music. That's where it started. And I was like, I want to be Gem in the Holograms. And then I realized I couldn't sing at all, ever.
I bet you could.
There were, let's see, it came out in 1985. So I would have been like 8 or so, somewhere around there. But her theme song, I'm going to find the theme song. Do it. Okay.
While you're doing that, do you remember the sticky hands?
The greatest.
And then, of course, this is a younger kid's toy, but the corn popper. It was a globe and it had balls in it, and as you pulled it, it had two wheels. And it was like pop, 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 pop,
pop. I do remember that.
Moon shoes.
Oh my God, I loved moon shoes.
I never got moon shoes.
Boots. I had moon boots.
Did they bounce?
Oh, hold on.
Oh, shit.
She was truly outrageous.
Was she outrageous?
She was truly, truly outrageous.
You remember Fisher Price Farm?
I do remember that. Yeah.
I got to stop using the internet and start using my memory.
I've been trying. Like, my whole list came from like things that I actually remember playing with.
Yeah. We should do one on cartoons. We've already done one on cereal, right?
We have.
Cartoons and board games should be coming up.
Yeah.
But only in the Patreon. I'm just kidding, guys. We don't have a Patreon yet. But we're gonna. Actually, and the episodes in Patreon. I signed up
for the account yesterday.
Oh,
so
sick.
We have the account.
We're gonna be doing longer episodes in the Patreon. But if there's one thing I hate about YouTubers, or IGTVers, it's when they talk about what they're gonna do. So we'll tell you when we've actually made it happen. But we're thinking about doing longer episodes in the Patreon, 30 minutes perhaps, not necessarily daily, but we'll figure it out.
Or an addendum to the episode we've just aired that you can look at the part 2 of it.
We timed that pretty damn good.
This is we're good.
Yeah,
we're
but
good.
Since it's Friday, we can't say our catchphrase.
We can't.
Unless we say, we'll see. Oh. Since it's Friday, we'll see you next week.
Since it's Friday, we'll see you Monday.
Next week isn't it? Monday.
But if we say next week, that indicates that we might see them on Tuesday or Wednesday. We're going to see them on Monday.
Have a great week. Since it's Friday. Have a great weekend.
Monday.
And we'll see you next weekend.
That didn't go so smoothly.
Let's try it again.
Am I supposed to remember all the verbal diarrhea garbage?
Since it's Friday, have a great weekend. See you on Monday. Ready? One, 2, 3, go. Since it's Friday, have a good weekend. We'll see you on Monday.
On Tuesday.
Ooh, I see what you did there.
Do you see what I did there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Bye.